170 pounds, General Rex the Monster. The tension building for this match is so thick you can cut it.
Hey Legoholics, welcome back to another video. I am Rex, General Rex 1, Rex, yeah, anyways, that's who I am. Today in this video, I have for you, what if Lego WWE? This is something that's just going off the top of my head. I've been thinking about it for, honestly, just the past week. That's about it. Not a lot of time being put into this thought process for this what if, like other what ifs I've done in the past. What brought about this thought was just the fact that the Royal Rumble is coming up in the next couple of days. I'm recording this on Thursday. Hopefully it comes out on Thursday. And then the Royal Rumble is 2 days away on Saturday. So that's going to be really exciting. I want to know who you guys think is going to win the Royal Rumble for men's and women. Let me know down in the comment section below. I'll let you guys know later on in this video about what my thoughts are about who I think is going to win. But start off with the first set idea that I came up with in my head. It's obviously just going to be the WWE ring. The ring is the symbol of the WWE. That is, according to many of the wrestlers, this is sacred ground. When John Cena was attacked by the group called Nexus, led by Wade Barrett, that was a while ago. I just aged myself. That's cool. But anyways, when he was attacked by Nexus on Monday Night Raw back in, I think, 2010, one of John Cena's responses were that the issue is they came in, they attacked him, but they also attacked the crew. They attacked the staff. They destroyed the ring. The ring is sacred ground for a wrestler, right? And so Nexus did a really bad move by destroying the ring. And so when Nexus tried coming back out, the entire locker room came out. It was a fantastic story. I really did enjoy the Nexus story. But this ring would be the nice basic build of the WWE ring, and then underneath the aprons could either just lift up because it's Lego, so just pieces that are printed or sticker, and they just lift up like that, and underneath of the ring could be, a table, chair, ladder, sledgehammer, kendo sticks, that kind of stuff, just the weapons that they would use in their Extreme Rules matches, no holds barred, no disqualification matches, all that kind of stuff would be really cool idea, in my personal opinion, when it comes to that kind of set. Now the minifigures for this set is also a really interesting idea that I came up with. So the minifigures would reflect off of who the mascots are for whatever the year's WWE video game would be. That's just my first thought. So we go off of 2K23. Remember when opening that up with the tutorial, you are visited by Xavier Woods, and he wants to defeat John Cena to become champion. So it could come with Xavier Woods and John Cena, for example. And the special thing about the minifigures, though, is that they would have additional pieces. That's because the minifigures, either as separate minifigures or just the same headpiece where you swap out the torso and any accessories that they have, is you have to represent the wrestler's entrance attire and then also their ring attire. That would just be a really unique thing for a Lego WWE line. I don't recall them ever doing that for one of their lines, where that's one of the main gimmicks, is that the minifigures have extra pieces or just extra versions of minifigures of themselves because of their different outfits, their entrance attire, their ring attire. So that would be really cool as well. The next thing we'll be talking about is going to be War Games. That's where they have the two rings put together and the steel cage lowers and surrounds the perimeter of those two rings, and it's no disqualifications, weapons are legal, all that good stuff. Fantastic pay-per-view, by the way. And this set, I would base this off of having a lot of minifigures. It would be 5, 10, 15, 20, 21, 22, 23, around 23 minifigures for this set. And that's because the first 5 minifigures would be the team of the American Nightmare: Cody Rhodes, Randy Orton, Seth Rollins, Sami Zayn, and Jey Uso, Jimmy, I forget which one now, but the one Uso who's the Yeet Master. But yeah, those would be the first 5. The second 5, of course, being the Judgment Day. Those are my dudes. Sorry, I enjoy the Judgment Day. But Damian Priest, Dominic Mysterio, JD, McDonough. Then you have Finn Balor, and then you had Drew McIntyre as like the 5th person for them. And then the next 5 would, of course, be Team Bianca Belair. I'm not going to try to remember all of the names for the Divas because I really don't off the top of my head. And then the next 5 would, of course, be Damage Control, led by Bayley. And that would be really cool. Then the other 3 minifigures would be one being a referee, the next one being a cameraman, because in the pay-per-view, there is a cameraman who's actually in the steel cage. So he has to be very careful not to mess up anyone's choreography or anyone's anything when it comes to that match. And also not to get hit himself. So yeah, I'm happy that all went well when it came to that pay-per-view. Then the final minifigure, of course, needing to be the person who created War Games, which is Dusty Rhodes. Moving to the next set idea that I had, and that is going to be a blister pack, if you will. And these blister packs are going to be similar to what we've seen for Lego Store exclusives, or even UK exclusive blister packs, so ones that are not sold in America. Even some of the Lego stores don't have them in America, but it's going to be those character packs. And what I mean by that is, let's say for example we did an Undertaker Lego WWE blister pack. It would come with the Undertaker wrestler minifigure. It would come with a separate minifigure that is his entrance attire. It would also come with pieces that would help represent the Undertaker's style and his story and his performance. And so what I mean by that is there could be, maybe an additional minifigure where it's Paul Bearer. And Paul Bearer has the urn holding the ashes of Undertaker's mother. Another option could just be having the urn. It could be having a championship that a minifigure can hold. It could also end up having, maybe a couple of tombstones with some printed or sticker pieces, saying RIP whatever to represent his streak. Maybe it could have all of the people that he beat at WrestleMania up until Brock Lesnar. So that kind of stuff to help just represent that character from WWE in this blister pack. Another idea that I also thought about was Santino Marella and Vladimir Kozlov. Santino Marella and Vladimir are 2 names that some people who are now watching WWE probably don't even know who they are. Maybe they'll show up in a Royal Rumble. That's always a possibility. I'm getting more spam calls. Spam is really annoying. Just letting you know. Anyways, but maybe Santino and Vladimir will show up in the Royal Rumble. Who knows? But what I'm talking about these guys is that these 2 ended up having a feud, but they also ended up having basically like a tag team relationship type thing. And so you could have this blister pack where it's the figure of Santino Marella in his entrance outfit, in his ring attire, same with Vladimir. And then you could also have, maybe a arm or another torso for Santino, a piece where his right, or maybe he swapped from time to time, but where one of his arms are green, and on his hand, when you turn the hand like this, it's printed like 2 cobra eyes, so he could do the cobra in minifigure form. And I think that would be really cool, just having pieces and just details like that, just to again help show the style of these wrestlers, would be awesome. And there's so many that you could go ahead and do. We could get, for crying out loud, we could get battle packs, and these battle packs could represent the bigger teams that we've had over the years. We could get a DX generation battle pack, basically, if that makes sense. There wouldn't be a battle pack, but the DX generation group Lego WWE set. We could get one for Nexus, which would be amazing, but all that would be really cool. Now, obviously, not everything for WWE would be these sets and the minifigures, but we also gotta give a shout out to one of the big symbols of WWE, which are the championship belts. I feel like having a buildable, like the adults welcome, whatever that means. I mean, I'm an adult and I still buy Lego sets no matter what it says, if it says adult welcome or not. But anyways, but the championship belts, where we can build the championship belt and it actually curves, and people can easily display it. Now, I'm not saying to go all the way around to be like a belt, but just enough to where you have the front plate and then some building, there's 2 side plates and just some extras, just so the belt can be displayed. It can keep itself lifted up, basically. And you can have that with just a basic, WWE Universal Championship belt. You can have with the heavyweight, the Intercontinental, the United States Championship, whatever. But you could also sell these with certain superstars and divas. And what I mean by that is, for example, John Cena, the WWE champion, John Cena, right? You could have his belt build where the nameplate says John Cena and the two side panels are the symbols that represent John Cena, and it comes with a John Cena minifigure. Or we want to do the current WWE Universal Champion, Universal Heavyweight Champion. They keep going weird with the names over the years, I don't know why. But you could do Roman Reigns, and this one could come with a Roman Reigns minifigure, or since it's usually Paul Heyman who's always holding the belt, it could come with a Paul Heyman, but have that Roman Reigns nameplate on there with the two side panels of the details that they have for Roman Reigns. Same thing with the United States Championship. Hopefully Kevin Owens beats Logan Paul. That's what I hope. And so we can get Kevin Owens United States Championship belt with the Kevin Owens minifigure. So that it's that kind of stuff that I think would be really cool. And like I said, the Divas as well. We get a Rhea Ripley Divas Championship belt set. That would be really cool for display to have the Rhea Ripley minifigure as well. Another really cool idea with that, it could be the tag team belts as well. It could be a set that comes with two belts that you build, and it's based off of whatever tag team champion that they want to base it off of. It's the current one where it's Judgment Day, Finn Balor and Damian Priest. Then it would be their just two belts. I want to do all four, the two for Raw, the two for SmackDown. I just do the two belts, maybe one red, one blue, whatever. And you would have the Finn Balor minifigure and the Damian Priest minifigure. Damian Priest, since he is the Senor Money in the Bank, then you could have the Money in the Bank briefcase as well. Money in the Bank would also be a really good idea for a set. Honestly, any of the pay-per-views would be a really good idea for a Lego set. You have Money in the Bank, you have WrestleMania. Royal Rumble would be interesting. I feel like they could do like a really cool play feature with Royal Rumble. Like maybe instead of the wrestlers running down the stage, the ramp, Lego has this like thing where it's like you can catapult the character into the ring. That would be funny. That would be very Lego. I like that idea. Let me know what you guys think about any of those in the comment section below. Also, what other Lego WWE stuff would you see in the future if it were to be a possibility? Now on to the more important thing right here, just my personal thoughts on the Royal Rumble. I am buying into the whole you never know who's going to show up thing in Royal Rumble, right? I also know there's a lot of wrestlers who are saying that they need to finish their story. They got to finish their story. And if you really look at the wrestlers who are saying that, you have Drew McIntyre, Cody Rhodes, CM Punk, and Shinsuke Nakamura. And also Gunther, a little bit of Gunther, which by the way, Imperium also, yeah, Imperium and Judgment Day. I think I root for the bad guys. It's fine. Everything's fine. It's all fine. I'm fine. But with those five, they're also about like finishing their story. But the interesting thing about those five is they all want Seth Rollins. Even Damian Priest, who is Mr. Money in the Bank, or the Senor Money in the Bank, whatever you want to call it, he is after Seth Rollins, right? Not a single one of the big contenders of the Royal Rumble is after Roman Reigns. And that's where I feel like they're building up all the people who are trying to finish their stories just for number 30, whoever number 30 is going to be, to come out and completely win, and he's going to go after Roman Reigns. So there's a chance that Roman Reigns is going to win the Fatal 4-Way, which would be crazy. I think LA Knight should win, personally, because Randy Orton lost, AJ Styles lost. LA Knight is right. He should have been champ by now. But I really do feel like number 30 is going to be one of the most electrifying entrances in WWE. And I think, yeah, I think it's going to be The Rock. I don't know if that was just a little promo that they were trying to snag in there when he came out. But I think there's a possibility that it's going to be The Rock winning the Royal Rumble. and he's going to go after Roman Reigns because he wants a spot at the head of the table. That's why I think. Let me know what you guys think. I'm also interested in who else is going to show up. Now, for the Divas Royal Rumble, I have a thought. I think number 30 is going to shock the world. Because I think number 30 is going to be the return of AJ Lee. And I think AJ Lee is going to come in. And AJ is definitely not a diva that you want to underestimate. She proved herself when she was in WWE. She's also CM Punk's wife, by the way, if you don't know that. And I also feel like her character is crazy enough to actually get into the mind of Rhea Ripley, because all these past divas who have been trying to fight Rhea are trying to do it physically. Well, I'm stronger than you, I'm bigger than you, I'm better than you, right? And Rhea's just like, yeah, okay. Like, Rhea just has a huge persona about herself already. So you saying you're saying better than you doesn't face Ripley, right? That's why with those types of characters, you don't attack their strength. You don't attack them physically. You get into their head. You get into their mind. You play mind games. And AJ Lee is a mind game player. So that's just my quick thoughts on Royal Rumble. So basically for men's Royal Rumble, I think it's going to be The Rock. For the Divas, I think it's going to be AJ Lee. For the Fatal 4-Way, I think it should be LA Knight, but it's probably going to be Roman Reigns. If The Rock wins the Royal Rumble, then it'll probably be Roman Reigns, depending on which match starts first. And then for Kevin Owens versus Logan Paul for the U.S. Championship, I absolutely hope that it's Kevin Owens. It's nothing against Logan Paul as a person, it's just their character that they have Logan Paul to be in WWE. I just don't like it. I like Kevin Owens more. So, yeah, that's how I feel about that. Those are my thoughts. Let me know what you guys think down in the comment section below. Make sure to hit that like button, subscribe. Make sure you are notified so you don't miss out on any future uploads. I have nothing else to say but for you to have an awesome God bless day. Rex out.